You're listening to Daily Horoscope for your zodiac sign with Stephanie Campos. I'm your host, Stephanie Campos, and I am a practicing astrologer, psychic medium, and witch. In each daily episode, I covered a detailed overview of the astrology of the day and what you can expect from full moons to Mercury retrogrades. I've got you covered. And of course, there is always a personalized horoscope for your zodiac sign. If you scroll down in the show notes, there are always timestamps included for your convenience. And a quick pro tip before we dive in, I do recommend listening to your horoscope based on your rising sign for more accuracy. And if you are loving this podcast, don't be shy, leave a rating. Hell, even a review. I'm a one human show and produce each and every episode every day just for you. And your support means so much. Now let's get into the astrology of the day. This is your daily horoscope for Wednesday, December 24th, 2025. We have a big astrological shift today taking place around 8:30 a.m. when Venus enters Capricorn. Venus is the planet of relationships, finances, creativity, and our personal values. Capricorn is this sign of our legacy, systems and structures that exist, tradition, history. I think it is very interesting that on Christmas Eve, Venus, this planet of personal values, is moving into a zodiac sign that is focused on history and tradition. Just a friendly reminder that Jesus Christ was not a white man. He was a brown Palestinian Jewish man. And his homeland is currently under occupation, and there is an ongoing genocide. As Venus moves through the sign of Capricorn, it becomes even more important to us that we honor history with accurate and truthful facts. Many of us will be gathering with our loved ones, and this is an important time to be real and honest about what continues to unfold in the world beyond our own home and local environment or community. This can be a time for us to funnel our creativity and come up with ways to rebuild systems and structures and traditional institutions that are harmful and oppressive, so we can create new ones that benefit the collective and everyone. Now, personally, when Venus moves through Capricorn, this is going to be a period of time where more commitment is in the air. People are thinking long term. If you want to get serious with a lover or some lovers, this can be a time to do so. This is also a time to recommit to your creative projects and hobbies. And we're a little bit more discerning about our relationships and how precious our time and energy is and the way that we choose to expend it. Now, later in the day, around 1:30 p.m., the moon in Aquarius will form a square with Uranus and Taurus. This is going to bring some sort of shock, change to the day. Maybe there's a change of plans. Maybe you run into someone or hear from someone you haven't heard from in a while. Maybe you have a divine download. Maybe you have a good cry. Maybe you have a lucky or exciting surprise, but there's just something unexpected that pops up in the day. The moon will enter Pisces around 5 p.m. and at 6 p.m., the moon in Pisces forms a sextile with Venus in Capricorn. This is amazing energy. This is gentle, supportive. This is great for building relationships, for having thoughtful and meaningful exchanges with others, for working on your creative pursuits, for doing spell work. This is great for taking some of your dreams, what's lived in your imagination, and bringing it into the tangible world by taking inspired action. Aries, bring on the recognition once Venus enters Capricorn. The next few weeks can bring attention your way, especially for your gifts, your talents, and what you contribute to this world. You can make some major progress on personal and professional goals. And this is definitely go viral energy. So if you have important news to share, this is a great time to do it. This is also an aligned time to go after a promotion or a raise. Taurus, some promising news or exciting opportunities are headed your way once Venus enters Capricorn. This can be a really productive time for brainstorming, finding inspiration, and feeling hopeful and optimistic and supported about some of your larger goals. You could also be booking some exciting travel or even some fun adventures. And you may also be pouring more of your effort and energy into nurturing your expertise or studying something new. Gemini, bring on the financial blessings once Venus enters Capricorn. This will bring some relief and ease to any debt that you've accrued or bills that have been stacking up. This can also be a great time for negotiating new contracts or accepting new roles. And if you have any business partners, romantic partners, or collaborators, this can also bring more ease and a period of stability in their finances. And emotionally, you may be deepening some of your bonds and really leaning in to intimacy and vulnerability. Cancer, once Venus enters Capricorn, you are focused on other people in your life. If you're single, you could be ready to take the next step with someone, or maybe you meet someone of importance. If you're coupled up, this is a great time to pour more effort and energy into your connection. You could feel like you've returned to that honeymoon phase. And this also brings a busier time for contracts and collaborative work as well. Leo, once Venus enters Capricorn, it will bring more ease and stability to your day-to-day life. So if you've gotten sick, like me, this can mark an exciting turning point for your health. This will also bring a deeper sense of flow when it comes to your daily habits, and like you aren't lost in your to-do list, but you really have set habits and structures that are leading to your success. And you may also receive some rewards, recognition, or accomplishments for a personal or professional responsibility that's required a lot of your energy. Virgo, you are more magnetic than ever once Venus enters Capricorn. Over the coming weeks, you could learn about some exciting opportunities, collaborations, or even creative projects. This is a really great time to put yourself out there and back into the dating world. You could see a lot of compliments or secret admirers paying attention to you. And this is a really productive time to make progress on some of your creative pursuits or personal passions that really just bring you joy and back to the present moment. Libra, once Venus enters Capricorn, there is more harmony and ease in your personal life. You could also be focusing on your living situation. If you are buying, renovating, or selling a home, you could also experience some positive news or progress. This is also a really lovely time to nurture yourself and focus on what brings you the deepest sense of comfort and security. Scorpio, once Venus enters Capricorn, exciting news is on its way to you. The next few weeks bring a really aligned time for negotiating contracts and even have the potential to bring some exciting opportunities or collaborations your way. You may also be focusing more of your free time into hobbies and activities that really bring you joy. And your social schedule also picks up, but you're connecting with people that leave you feeling nourished and appreciated. Sagittarius, once Venus enters Capricorn, you can experience some more blessings and stability in your financial world. This is also a great time to get back on track with your budget, and you may also feel called to spoil yourself and make some purchases that you've had your eye on for some time. And over the coming weeks, you may also develop a deeper sense of self-confidence in the work that you contribute to the world and your gifts and talents. Capricorn, once Venus enters your sign, you are the luckiest one of the zodiac for the next few weeks. This can bring exciting news and developments your way, especially as it relates to some of your personal goals and ambitions. This is also an aligned time to experiment with your style, to get new tattoos, to get a haircut, to try out a new makeup trend, redo your wardrobe. This will also bring more harmony and ease to your close relationships, but it also asks you to focus on yourself and to prioritize and advocate on behalf of your needs and desires. Aquarius, once Venus enters Capricorn, you are focused on catching up on rest. The next few weeks bring a really healing and restorative time to recenter your best practices for your well-being. Your intuition also receives a boost, and engaging in a daily ritual or spiritual practice can ultimately lead to a deeper sense of security. This is also a great time to get lost in your imagination, your fantasies, and it's also possible that old lovers pop up in your dreams. Pisces, once Venus enters Capricorn, luck is on your side. This can be a really productive time for any collaborative projects, contracts, and also for reaching out to your network for support, especially as it relates to some of your hopes and dreams for the future. The next few weeks also bring more activity in your social circle and sphere, and you could be spending more time with like-minded individuals who share similar values and interests. As always, I hope your daily horoscope has offered some guidance and support throughout your day. And if you can't get enough of this podcast and want more horoscopes, I invite you to join me over on Patreon, where every Sunday you gain instant access to 7 episodes of your daily horoscope for the week ahead, a weekly psychic reading, a monthly tarot spread, and a monthly meetup, which ranges from group tarot readings to group mediumship readings and circles to ask me anything about your personal birth chart. These group monthly meetups have been a real highlight over the past few months, and I am enjoying them so much. There is a link in the show notes to join. It is only $10 a month, and I hope to see you there. As always, I'm sending you love, protection, and blessings in every single dimension. Thanks so much, and see you tomorrow.